As the turmoil in Ferguson, Missouri continues, tri-state leaders are coming together to bring hope to a city ripped apart by tragedy.
One pastor we spoke with says he is hoping a visit to the fragile city of Ferguson will demonstrate that compromise and healing are possible.
So we just want to share our story and offer our support.
Words from a man who has lived through it.
The pressure comes from the community. The community starts it, the community finishes it. That's what happened in Cincinnati. We started it and we finished it.
Over a decade ago, Pastor Damon Lynch was involved in the grassroots movement to address police brutality and calm civil unrest after the police shooting of 19-year-old Timothy Thomas in the spring of 2001. The injuries, arrests, and police presence that thrust the Queen City into the national spotlight look eerily similar to what's going on just a few states away. And as the turmoil in Ferguson, Missouri continues, folks in Cincinnati prepare to offer their hands, hearts, and wisdom.
You got to keep fighting. You have to keep the pressure on the city. If the officer unlawfully took Michael Brown's life, then the officer needs to go to prison. And until cops are held accountable for police brutality, then it's not going to change.
Lynch says that by gathering city officials and local religious leaders, their presence in Ferguson could offer a glimmer of hope to those who seem to have lost it.
The recovery process is a long, hard process. In Cincinnati, it was a long, hard process. But we do have a model that right now all Cincinnatians applaud, but at that time, all Cincinnatians weren't on board. It's not perfect in Cincinnati, but it's a lot better than it was.
In addition to making a trip to Ferguson, Lynch says the church plans to hold a moment of silence in honor of the recent events. The event will take place tonight at New Prospect Baptist Church on Summit Road.
The riots in Ferguson sparking national movements online. One is on Twitter, users using the hashtag #IfTheyGunnedMeDown. Users have been posting two pictures of themselves side by side, one looking accomplished, the other more thuggish. It's a movement of people questioning how they might be portrayed if they were the ones shot by police.
I think the hashtag is powerful. It shows the power of social media, and it also shows how the media can shape perception. So depending upon what picture of Michael Brown you see, it shapes people's perception. But the picture that people need to remember is the last picture of Michael Brown, which is the one laying on the streets.
Another growing movement on social media. People are asking you to take part in a national moment of silence coming up in about an hour. It's being spread with the hashtag #NationalSilence.